Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Douglas Ross, leader of the Scottish Conservative and Unionist Party.
Thank you, Conference. It's fantastic to speak to this gathering of the Conservative and Unionist Party. We in this hall and members across the country are Unionists by definition. It's in our party's DNA. To be a Conservative is to be a Unionist. Unlike our opponents, Conservatives don't apologise for being British, we embrace it. We celebrate our common history and heritage and look forward to that shared future Scotland, England, Wales and Northern Ireland will continue to build together. Conference, I know that Rishi Sunak and this UK Conservative and Unionist government are taking the long-term decisions to build a brighter future for Scotland and the whole of the United Kingdom. I was with our Prime Minister in Aberdeenshire in the summer when he announced over 100 new oil and gas licences in the North Sea, and he gave the go-ahead to the new carbon capture cluster facility in Peterhead. These announcements will strengthen energy security for the whole of the UK, but they will also secure tens of thousands of skilled Scottish jobs. Jobs that Labour and the SNP would put on the scrap heap as soon as possible to appease green extremists like Just Stop Oil. Well, the last thing that Scotland needs is the Miliband millstone around our neck. This Conservative and Unionist Party will never abandon North Sea workers like Keir Starmer would. We are now the only party you can trust to stand up for Scotland's oil. And these announcements are just one part of what the Conservatives are delivering for Scotland. From free ports to spaceports, roads to ferries, supercomputers to agricultural technology, we are investing in the projects that will drive growth across our whole country, secure and create Scottish jobs and Scottish businesses, and strengthen the essential contribution Scotland makes to our United Kingdom. Well, Conference, it's been a pretty interesting year in Scottish politics. I have more than a few things to update you on since we last met. In fact, I'm struggling to know where to begin. Well, let's start here. Nicola Sturgeon is gone. Let me just repeat that. Nicola Sturgeon is gone. For years, we were told that she was unstoppable, that she could apparently do no wrong. How many times did the media proclaim that Scotland was on the cusp of independence under her leadership, or that she would wipe out the Scottish Tories? Well, I can proudly say that her career lies in tatters, and we, Conference, are still here. It was our party, the Scottish Conservative and Unionist Party, that was the constant thorn in her side. We stopped the SNP from winning a majority in election after election. We fought her dangerous gender reform bill, which, let's not forget, Conference, was backed at each stage by Labour. And we stood up to Nicola Sturgeon's plans for a second independence referendum every step of the way. Now, since she's left, the SNP have been having some difficulties. A police investigation into party finances, the luxury camper van seized, and Humza Yousaf as leader. The best the SNP now have to offer is a poor Nicola Sturgeon tribute act. But we can't be complacent. His government are already spending millions of taxpayers' money on promoting independence. And Humza Yousaf is treating next year's election as a proxy referendum. Nicola Sturgeon may have quit, but the SNP haven't gone away. They're down, but they're not out. They are just as dangerous to the future of our country than they have ever been. We still need to fight for every vote to win as many seats as possible, because next year we can deliver a fatal blow for the campaign for independence. We can ensure the nationalists fall short again, and we can put Humza Yousaf's government on notice. And in so many seats, only the Scottish Conservatives can beat the SNP. Conference, this Conservative UK government delivers for Scotland. And on energy, financial services, food and drink, tourism and so much more, Scotland delivers for the whole of the United Kingdom. If we remove the SNP, if we can kick them out of power in every part of our nation, Scotland can finally move on from the independence never-ending. And together we can build a stronger, more prosperous United Kingdom.